Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you folks how to do long division using conventional method and Vedic method. So we're going to start with the basics. Let's see how this one goes. 5,347 divided by 389. Can 389 go into 5? No. Can it go into 53? No. Can it go into 534? Yes. 389 goes into 534 will be one time because 389 times 1 equals 389. So you're going to write 389 down here. Then we subtract 534 minus 389, which equals 145. Bring your 7 down. Next, let's figure out 389 goes into 1,457. I'm going to estimate the closest one will be 3 because 389 times 3 equals, let's see, so 994, 1,140, 27, 1,167. So write 13 here, 1,167 here. And we subtract 1,457 minus 1,167, which equals 357, 297, 290. We're going to put a decimal here and bring decimal above the same place. Write 0 across, bring that down. So now we got 2,900. Now 389 goes into 2,900. Closest one, I will estimate 7. So let's see. Put 7 right here. 389 times 7, which equals 2,100, 2,660, 62, 2,723. So 2,723. And now subtract 2,900 minus 2,723, which equals, let's see, 200, 180, 177. Right, next 0 across, bring it down. Now 389 goes into 1,770. I'm going to take an estimate, let's say 4. I'll write 4 up here. So 389 times 4 equals 1,200, 320, 1,520, 36, 1,556. So the answer is 1,556. So then I subtract 1,770 minus 1,556, which equals 214. So the answer to this long division will be 13.74 approximate. Now the next one will be the Vedic method. Here's how this works. First, we want to write 389 as 3 here and 2 small numbers of exponent 8 and 9. Those will be represented as flags. First flag 8, second flag 9. We're going to make a line across here. It'll look like this. Then we're going to write 5, 3, 4, and a 7. Now since there's 2 flags here, we're going to put a line across 2 digits over. So we're going to make a line right about here. Alright, the next step is to figure out what can 3 go into 5. So we can just write down the labels right here. 5 divided by 3, which equals 1 with a remainder of 2. So we write 1 right here, and a remainder of 2 right here. Now, as we already know, I forgot to show you, sorry. The answer is 13.74, so I'm going to write 13.74 here. Approximate. Now, I understand you guys are wondering, okay, why you want to show me something if you already have the answer. Well, my purpose here is to show you how to do this in the Vedic method. So, anyways, here we go. So 5 divided by 3 equals 1 remainder of 2. So we'll put 2 right here. And we prefix the 2 into 3, making this one 23. So we write 23 right here. Then we subtract 23 by the first flag of 8 times the first quotient of 1. So 8 times 1, which equals 8, 23 minus 8. Let's see, so 1, 5, 15. 15 will be the net dividend Oh, and 23 is also the gross dividend. 23 gross dividend, 15 net dividend. Next step is divide the net dividend of 15 by 3. So 15 divided by 3 equals 5 remainder of 0. So then we write 5 over here, with a remainder of 0 over here. And 0,4 will be prefixed to 0,4. And 4 will be the gross dividend. Minus, let me make this a bracket, the first flag, 8, times the second quotient, 5. So we're right. Plus, parentheses, the second flag, 9, times the first quotient, 1. So now we can subtract 4 minus 8 times 5 plus 9 times 1, which equals, let's see here, 49, negative 45. Since we got a negative 45, that means we're going to have to cancel out some quotients here. So we're going to cancel out this 5, make this a 4. Cancel out this 5, make this a 4. Then we multiply 4 times 3, which equals 12. 15 minus 12 equals 3. So we increase this remainder of 0 to 3. So now we got a gross dividend of 34. So you write 34 right here. Minus the first flag, 8, times the second quotient, 4. Plus the second flag, 9, times the first quotient, 1. So now we can subtract 34 minus 8 times 4 plus 9 times 1, which equals, let's see, so 32, 9, 41, so 11, negative 7. Again, we got another negative here. So that means we've got to cancel out some more quotients. So we look up here, cancel out the 4, make this a 3. So that means we're going to cancel out this 4, make that a 3. Then we multiply 3 times the 3, which equals 9. 15 minus 9 equals 6. So we increase the remainder of 6 and get the gross dividend of 64. So I'm going to write 64 right here. So 64 minus the first flag, 8, times the second flag, or excuse me, second quotient, 3. Next step, plus, we multiply the second flag, 9, times the first quotient, 1. So now we can subtract 64 minus 8 times 3 plus 9 times 1, which equals, let's see, so 24, 9, 33. So 64 minus 33, 31 as our net dividend. The next step is to divide 31 by the single divisor, 3. So 31 divided by 3 equals 10 with a remainder of 1. So we're going to imagine this right to be decimal. This right here would be 10 with a remainder of 1. Now we look at 1/7 as your next gross dividend, or prefix, whichever you want to call it. So then we write 17 as our gross dividend, minus the first flag, 8, times the third quotient, 10, and the second flag, 9, times the second quotient, 3. Now we can calculate 17 minus 8 times 10 plus 9 times 3, which equals, which is 80, 27, 107, minus 17, 90. So negative 90. So since we got a negative, that means we've got to cancel out some quotients. So up here, we're going to cancel out this 10, make this a 9. We're going to cancel out this 10, make this a 9. So then we multiply 9 by 3, which equals 27. 31 minus 27 equals 4. So we increase, 31 minus 27. Yes, 4. So then we increase the remainder 1 into a 4. And now we got the gross dividend of 47. So right, 47 right here. There's a gross dividend. Minus, again, the first flag 8 times the third quotient, which is 9 this time. So I'm going to write 8 times 9 plus the second flag 9 times the second quotient 3. Now we can calculate 47 minus 8 times 9 plus 9 times 3, which equals, let's see, so 72, 27, 92, 7, 99 minus 47 equals 52. So negative 52. Since we got another negative, we got to do some more cancellation. So we cross out the quotient 9, make this one an 8 this time. So let me cross out this 9, make this an 8 this time. 8 times the 3, which equals 24. 31 minus 24 equals 7. So that means we increase the remainder 4 into a 7. So now we got a gross dividend of 77. So now we write 77 minus, again, the first flag 8 times the third quotient 8. 8 times 8 plus the second flag 9 times the second quotient 3. Now we can calculate 77 minus 8 times 8 plus 9 times 3, which equals, let's see, so 64, 27, 84, 7, 91. 91 minus 77, which equals 21. 4. So negative 14. Again, another negative. That means we got to cancel out more quotients. So once again, we cancel out the quotient 8 and make this one a 7. And we cancel out this 8, make this one a 7. Next step is to multiply 7 by 3, which equals 21. 31 minus 21, which equals 10. So that means we increase the remainder 7 into a 10. And now we can plug those numbers together, 107 to 107, as our next gross dividend. So then we write right here, 107 minus, again, the first flag 8 times the third quotient 7. So now we got 8 times 7 plus the second flag 9 times the second quotient 3. So then we write 9 times 3. Now we can calculate 107 minus 8 times 7 plus 9 times 3, which equals, let's see, so 56, 27, 76, 7, 83. So 107 minus 83 equals 24. Yeah, so 24 is our net dividend. Next is divide the net dividend of 24 by the single divisor 3. So 24 divided by 3 equals 8 with a remainder of 0. So then we write 8 right here with a remainder, 8 right here with a remainder of 0. Now if you're wondering, what about the rest of the spaces that has no numbers? like the conventional method, we just write 0 across. So we can write 0 across right here throughout the process and continue to write down figures in between the zeros as we continue to find our remainders and continue to reduce and so forth. So as you can see right here, this will be 13.7 approximate. Now 8 over here, as you can see, number 4 in the hundredths place, this 8 in the hundredths place will have to be canceled 4 times till we reach to 4, in which I'm not going to go any further than that, as you can already see how much work it is just to solve this problem. So we're just going to leave it like this. So the answer is 13.7 approximate, or 13.74, whichever you choose. And yeah, overall, I know this is a lot of work, but I just thought I'd show you guys what I've learned so far when it comes to understanding all kinds of math, wild tricks of the trade, because based on my experience, I have learned that there are countries out there that have their own methods of how the way they crunch numbers and keeping track of finances and stuff like that. So overall, I hope this helps. Till next time, signing off.